Hi, I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel. Now, just before I dive in there and pull your cards for today, I'd just like to say I am a professional and experienced holistic spiritual counselor and mentor, and I offer 100% money back guarantee for image readings, tarot readings, also the programs, as well as spiritual and holistic counselling and mentorship, plus advice to help you with union with self and union with your person. Just check the details in the description box below this video for more information. So let's dive in there and let's see what messages the cards have for you. Oh, all right, okay. Right, so you were coming in with the Lovers card, and you were also coming in with Judgment here. Bold move here, but if you want this, it's like it's saying here steadfast here, guys. Okay, let me keep going. Let me break this down. So coming in with Lovers, you're coming in with Gemini. All right. Coming in with the Judgment card, you're coming in with Virgo. All right. Both are connected to Mercury. All right, guys. And you're also coming in with Pisces here. Now, what these two cards are talking about here, there's more than one way in which I can break these down. This is quite big here, guys. All right. Now, yeah, that I can break this down for you. So, what it talks about here in your reading, straight off the bat, it comes in as what you need to do in order to get to where you want to be. Lovers here. Now, what you're also coming in with here, guys, it's coming in as self here. All right, self-discovery, self-development here, self-empowerment here, to take the action, because this is a bold move here. Now, why I'm saying that it's a bold move here, because this means coming out of an outdated belief system here, guys, that things have to be a certain way. Now, why I spoke about here, guys, self-discovery here, because that's what you need to do in order to get to Lovers here. Because there is more that both you and your person are going to face here. And it really comes down to your self-confidence and self-worth here. Of course, there may be more. It does come in as courage here, guys, and willpower. You're, of course, steadfast. This is going to help you to stick to your decision without being influenced here by an outdated belief system or program where it has to look a certain way here based off other people when you're coming in with the Judgment card. It's coming in as, here, guys, coming out of one cycle, a past cycle here, a past program here in your reading, and going into a new cycle. But what I want to say here with the Judgment card here, guys, is you're going to get knocked back. And are you ready for it? here, in terms of those intuitive nudges here. See, what it also talks about here with the Judgment card coming in, it talks about true and real love and happiness. True and real happiness here, guys. Yeah, I spoke about self-discovery here and self-improvement, but once you take this bold step, because it is coming in as quite bold here, guys, well, what I'm picking up here, guys, is that you're for both you and your person, it's like you haven't felt this way before here. Because in the program, in the outdated belief system here, guys, you thought that was love. You thought that's how you built love. But when you come out of that, and that also was about the Judgment card as well here, and when you come out of that, there's more to discover. It's what I'm getting. But that is all about, here in your reading, true and real love is what I'm getting. I want to pull some more cards here, guys. Yeah. Yeah. I do get here with the Judgment card. It's like waking up to feelings of true and real love here by being in love here in your reading. Yeah, of course you already love your person, but that equal give and take here in your reading is it's going to change how you feel about your person, but more importantly how you feel about yourself. See, that Judgment card, what I'm also picking up here, guys, is also coming in as self-discovery here. Let me pull some more cards here, guys. I need to. So you've got to be serious about this bold move. You've got to be serious. You can't, take the move, make the move here. This is both you and your person, and then pull out here, guys. Just because it looks a certain way. I do get here in your reading that both you and your person are ready. Alright. But let me pull some more cards, eh? You're ready to take the move here, guys. Yeah. But I don't know if you're ready to experience here. Well, there's no other way you're going to be able to experience it here, guys, unless you're actually in there. In the relationship is what it talks about. And that in itself is going to bring about major changes. Major changes. It's about being, the relationship, how you saw relationships to be, that's changing here, guys. how you show true and real love towards a person, how you receive it here. All right, let's keep going. Okay, justice. I think here what you and your person may need to be aware of here, guys, is that it's coming in as there is going to be obstacles and challenges here. But let's keep going. Alright, so you're coming in with the Four of Pentacles, you have the Chariot, and you have the Seven of Pentacles here in your reading. Yeah, we're coming in with the Ace of Pentacles here. With these cards coming out here, guys, you are coming in, yeah, of course this is an obstacle and a challenge here in your reading, but the obstacle and challenge, what I'm picking up here, is actually on a personal level here. And I spoke about what you need to do in order to get to where you want to be, but it also comes in as what your person needs to do in order to get to where they need to be here. See, what it tells me here in your reading is that your person, as well as yourself, you're coming in with, it is my decision to make. That's what it's saying. It is my decision to make. If I want to make this decision, then I am going to make the decision here. But what it also talks about here in your reading is the confidence. You do have willpower here, guys. The confidence, the self-esteem here to make the decision here. With the Seven of Pentacles coming in here, there's more than one way in which I can break this down. All right, see, that's how, for your person here in your reading, like I said, on a personal level, I will make the decision. I make my own decisions here. Nobody makes my mind up for me here. Okay, that's how it's coming in. And with the Seven of Pentacles, what it talks about there in your reading is that that's exactly what your person is doing. It's like preparing themselves here, guys, to take the action is what it's talking about here. See, what it also talks about here is I choose to change. I want to be better here. I want to be better for you, the viewer. And I also want to be better for myself here. So I do want to end out patterns and habits, negative patterns and habits here. It's like drug addictions here, guys, alcohol here, cigarettes, those kinds of patterns and habits. That's what I'm getting. that's how these cards are coming in. Because I choose to change. I choose to change here. I choose me. Now this is coming in as both you and your person. See, with the Judgment card coming in, what it talks about there in your reading, it's coming in as the outdated belief system, that past program is what I'm picking up. I don't want to be in that program. I don't want to keep be in that outdated belief system that it has to look a certain way, it has to be a certain way here. That's what I'm picking up. And what I get in terms of obstacles and challenges here, it's coming in as your person here as well as yourself here in your reading, trying to navigate here that outdated belief system and that program, and trying to make changes that way is what it talks about. It comes in as, for your person as well as yourself, you had to know if you wanted to continue that way. That's what I'm getting. You had to know if you wanted to carry on drinking alcohol. You had to know if you wanted to continue smoking drugs and overindulging, to what extent here, guys. In order to know that you wanted to make changes here. That's what these cards are saying here. And so what I get with the Chariot and the Seven of Pentacles here in your reading is it's coming in as making those changes, whatever those changes are for both you and your person. And those changes could be here, well then I need to cut back on my going out and having a party here. I need to cut back on my drinking alcohol, my drug taking here, my cigarettes. I need to be working on that. That's what the Seven of Pentacles is telling me. Because for your person, here it's I want to be better. And it has been a struggle. Now coming in with the Judgment card, what it can talk about there in your reading, like I said, your person had to navigate that because they already had a reputation is what I'm getting. So people already saw them a certain way, and yeah. And they may have even seen themselves a certain way here. But they have, and what I'm also picking up here is that they want to, yeah, make changes. That's what it's talking about. So are you ready for these changes is what it's saying here, because it does take time to come away from toxic patterns and habits here, like alcohol, parties, intimate partners here, drugs, here guys, cigarettes, and to come away from that, and it does take time for it to completely end out here. Where instead of being in the scene, alright guys, and scoping out the scene here, you're just with an intimate view. That's what I'm picking up. Okay. So you're coming in with the Emperor guy. Okay, you have the Page of Wands. Alright. Okay. So you are coming in with the Emperor, you were coming in with the Eight of Wands, and you were also coming in with the Seven of Swords here. The Seven of Swords is coming in as the Judgment card here, guys. Okay. See, potentially here in your reading, your person, see, they still have to navigate their way out of the program, out of an outdated belief system is what it's saying. See what it tells me there in your reading. Potentially here, your person has already left the program. They've already come away from it. They've already left the outdated belief system is what it talks about. See, they've just left it here. See, they've just walked away from, I think that's the best way in which I can say it here. It's almost like cold turkey here, guys. Yeah. Pretty bold. It's a bold move. It's a bold move. Not everyone can do that cold turkey. See, they're out. That's what I'm getting. I suppose this is why you're coming in with the Judgment card here. I also pick up here in your reading is that potentially here, yeah, this person's already left the program, but they're kind of the outdated belief system here, okay? But they're making out that they haven't. Coming in with the Seven of Swords. See, once, it's like I said, the decision is final. They've already made their decision here. And like and I was talking about here, but your person had to navigate that program, that outdated belief system here. All right, as a way of, it's like they needed to gain knowledge and understanding about themselves, because that's really important here, guys. Okay, as to why they had patterns and habits here, but also what were they avoiding? What was all of that about? Hey, patterns and habits, negative attachments here. That's what it's talking about. See, even though it was an obstacle and a challenge here, guys, it's because they already they had already made their mind up that they were going to leave it, in a sense. They were already walking away here. Nobody, what I pick up here is that I don't think this Emperor guy is talking about what they are up to here, about where they want to go. I need to come in with some advice. This person is ready to build here. They're just waiting to make their move here in your reading. come in as a better version of themselves here. All right, let's go. Yeah, you're coming in with the Eight of Cups here. It does come in as here, for you the viewer, alright, it does come in as dealing with your own patterns and habits, as opposed to trying to focus on your person and hoping they're dealing with their patterns and habits here. What are you overindulging in? And like I said before, I came in with alcohol and I came in with drugs. But if we were to look at it a different way, what that can come in as music. So what are you doing to avoid here? It can come in as music here, guys. It can also come in as TV here, movies here, food here, guys, in terms of what are you overindulging in a sense here, guys, okay? And if you are, and if you have struggled here, guys, all right, to deal with your own negative patterns and habits, coming in with the Eight of Cups, and you want to know how to deal with this here, book an image reading with me, as I'm not just a tarot reader. Here in your reading. That's what I'm picking up with your cards here. Alright, guys? Like I said in the beginning, what is it that you need to do in order to get to where you want to be? That's what it's saying. Alright, I am going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you for your reading. And I'll catch you later. Bye.